Pure Country Reacts. We are going to move forward to, I think this is number 4. Number 4. We may have to start putting numbers on them. I'm trying to just keep them straight right now, but this is the segment where Lexi analyzes music videos and reviews for symbolisms of any way, shape, or form. They can be referencing just small things. They can be referencing Satanism. They can be referencing Christianity. They can be referencing, anything. Mental health, sadness, brokenheartedness, whatever. But Lacey is digging into the symbolisms and some of the lyrics to see if she can find hidden meaning in music videos. And so tonight, she's doing BLACKPINK's, I forgot.
How You Like That.
How You Like That. BLACKPINK is a Korean pop all-female group, and I don't even know if I've heard any of their songs. Have I ever heard? I don't think I have. So I'm going in blind with you guys unless you guys listen to BLACKPINK or watch any of their videos. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay. Now, I'll have to do the same thing I did with the Jimin video. I'll have to watch it first, then pair up the lyrics. So.
Okay.
Okay, right off the bat, that looks Greek.
Greek?
Almost.
Okay.
Because you know how some of the Greek gods and goddesses had wings, and it's got like this Greek little dress on.
Okay.
But
I thought it looked like an owl myself.
But the wings are dark. They're not like white, because otherwise you'd be able to see it even with the shadow over it.
Mm-hmm.
So it almost made me think of a fallen angel in a way.
Possibly. And I'm looking at all these things at the side also with the fire and things, and they're going up, and it looks like they're going to ascend up into this stairwell of, I don't know, I'm trying to think back in movies when I see those things with fire in them, if there's, what's coming. Is it going to be bad? Because I think bad immediately.
And the purple represents royalty, so
okay.
Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, they always do that. Okay. Why do we have this? It's almost like water texture in the back.
It's a lot of blue.
And she's got like a crystal tear under her eye.
Mm-hmm. Some type of, I suppose that could be a just a hairstyle, but I immediately thought headdress of some sort, very modest headdress, but I don't know any of that stuff.
Yeah, this is a headdress here, but I think she actually did dye her hair that way one time. Okay, so blindfolded.
Right, so obviously removing the blindfold to
whatever reality that they're talking about right now.
Right.
Which I'm not sure just yet. Oh, I love that effect. I loved that effect. See how the pretty lighting and her hand passing over it. I thought that was really pretty. Okay, why does that kind of remind me of Alice in Wonderland again? Because there's a hole and she's in the ground.
I guess we got Alice in Wonderland on the brain.
Okay, now that looked like a burial. Because she was on top of flowers and she was like this. Because they always kind of do that or this to people who are dead.
Okay.
Just kind of weird.
Sounds like maybe something is being buried, I guess.
Okay, now we got a jungle. Okay. I have no words. Girl, if you in a jungle, I don't think you need a fur jacket, but
probably not.
Maybe talking about past struggles between like enemies or something. Because it's like, look at you now, look at me. Like after the passing time of going through all these trials and errors, and now I'm in this position and you're beneath me.
Possibly.
Could be the symbolism, the purple with the royalty.
Okay, so that could be them. Maybe they're the royalty.
Could be.
Maybe.
You never don't need a jacket where you at right now. So, the eagle, I'm starting to think, the eagle can be a sign of wisdom, but also a messenger to the Greek gods and goddesses, especially Zeus. So, because that was kind of weird that the eagle would just be right there in the music video for no reason.
Okay.
She's on top of water.
Yep.
Okay, that was like a spider effect, and now we got a spider chair.
Okay.
And we got fire now.
And she's all in red.
So, possibly hell, maybe? So, if... Because I'm familiar with their names. So, if Rose was dead, and we have a image of almost like hell, but talking about bad times, are they talking about possible suicide? Because I do know around this time frame when this was made that several K-pop stars had committed suicide due to extreme expectations and bullying.
Yeah, maybe. And even maybe that's what they're talking about. Maybe they're even referencing back to maybe when they were bullied up and coming or something, and they're saying, hey, look, we're successful, but look where you're at. So...
Could be as well.
Maybe.
And that's an interesting effect. The umbrellas that was over Jenny is now on flames over Jisoo. That's actually really interesting. I didn't notice that. Wow, now we're in the winter.
Here we are.
Definitely seems like overcoming struggles. All the colors is driving me crazy.
Yeah.
She's just letting colors stand out. See, they're all almost act like they're like either they're goddesses or they're fallen angels. I still don't get the reference of the wings, but like I said, I'll have to look.
Bring out the boss, bitch. BLACKPINK.
Now it's very pink.
I know that the hair keeps changing color.
Yeah, that is one thing I will say when it comes to girl groups in K-pop. They tend to change their hair a lot more.
I mean, in this one video.
No, yeah, that tends to be a thing that girls do.
I thought that's we've been went through about 4 colors.
That's typically more of a Lisa thing.
Oh,
she tends to do that a lot.
Okay.
See, and they almost like Lucas is almost like sadistic maybe in a way to whoever they're talking to.
Or sarcastic.
It could be. And also I see Asia, Africa, North America.
Just like
see, I see Mexico down here. So basically it's like the world map in this dungeon-like place. And it's interesting they're all in black versus everyone in the background being white.
Except for, well, it's every other one they're not. Well, they have black on, but not exclusively 2 of them. But then the other rest of them are white.
So it could be more of the darker meaning since they are in darker colors.
Maybe.
And the fact that in the dance part, the back dancers were mimicking what they were doing. It could almost be like they're haters.
Yeah. Because sometimes people like to copy what someone else does.
Because they saw it was successful.
Right, so they're trying to take it from them.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Alright, so I'm going to have to look at the lyrics this time, see if I can pair it up. Oh, it's on SBS MTV.
SBS MTV.
Yeah. That's where this was streamed, I guess. Definitely haters. I crumbled before your eyes and hit rock bottom and sunk deeper.
Haters, bullies.
Anybody who maybe admitted intimidation in some kind of way. Okay, so that's definitely. This definitely sounds like some type of suicide thing, or at least a giving up type of thing.
Okay.
Because like I've tried to reach out with both hands. You know, I'm holding on to hope. Again, in this dark place. So. Okay, so maybe they're talking about the artist that did commit suicide. Because they're like, I'll continue on, but I'll kiss you goodbye. Could be that as well.
Maybe it could also be the death of the old them and the new them, since they actually are saying, you know,
I'm coming out of this dark place.
Yeah, this is me now. I'm looking down at you. You know, it could also be that. So we got a couple different directions we could go.
And it could be saying goodbye to those who hated on them, who were like on the same level as BLACKPINK, but then when they got higher up and now they're at the top. They're not on the same level as the ones who were hating on them before.
Right. And we know K-pop fans they're terrible.
They're terrible. And honestly, and I actually was researching this, BLACKPINK's fans are a lot worse than BTS's.
I can't imagine anything being worse than ARMY fans.
Honey, I tell you, a lot of I think the top 4 K-pop fandoms, they're super racist. And they're super hateful.
I just don't get it.
I don't know, but I wouldn't want to be in this position because honestly, I'd be talking some massive crap to my fans.
She'd be talking some smack.
Laugh while you can because it's about to be your turn. So basically, it is like I'm elevating and you're just crumbling beneath me.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
How you like that?
Yeah, it's like, look at me now, and then look at you now.
Right, exactly. So
now I'm above you.
Yeah, so maybe these people were talking a lot of smack. You're not going to make it. You're not that good.
Could have bullying them, pushing them down.
You can't sing. You can't dance. You're not pretty or whatever.
Because I'm thinking around the first time that BLACKPINK came out, they were also kind of like BTS and almost was going to quit.
Ended up maybe thought about disbanding or something.
See, that could also be the purple color because it's kind of like a prideful thing that they're displaying. I not that it's a bad thing. I mean, because, you know, you've overcome things, you overcome bullies, and now you're, you know, smirking in the face saying, yeah, I'm higher than you now.
Yeah, I've been successful. I attained my goal or my dream, and look where you are.
That dog you just there.
What's up? I'm right back. 방금 sweater cock back. Plain Jane get hijacked. Don't like me, then tell me how you like that. Like that.
See, this was so interesting too. So there's purple, and then she's in like red almost.
Yeah, it's almost like a burgundy.
And then they're all in black behind her when they appear. I'm just wondering, like, are these like tears or something that's supposed to be under her eyes? Because they're like jewels.
Well, if you look at that, it's like even in the dark places, shine like, so it could be tears.
Yeah, they look kind of like tears, almost in a way. And them like doing this in front of her face is almost like people trying to maybe suppress her,
or make her cry more.
I mean, because you think about it, they're almost doing like a spider motion, and you know, typically spiders can represent people being spiteful towards you or it being intimidating. I mean, you really think about it. A lot of people fear spiders because it's intimidating to see 8 legs on a living thing.
Yeah, with a bunch of eyes. I'm ready to burn the house down. Okay.
We've already been through this before. Seeing the one red eyes it's really strange. It's like it's the opposite eye then.
Okay. Yeah. I see.
But one was tears and one is like a smoky, sharp makeup.
Okay.
Maybe it's more of like an intimidation type of thing. I have no clue. But the umbrella's being on fire in the back.
It does look like everything is on fire with that above the floor.
How you like that?
Yeah, Lisa definitely changes a lot of her hair.
Look at you now, look at me. How you like
She's like in that way though.
Look at you now.
I probably would.
Look at you now, look at me. Look at you now, look at me. How you like that?
See, now they're in they're in black dresses, so they're definitely some type of like maybe fallen angel of some sort.
Yeah, well, that lyric actually does say the day I fell without my wing, without my wing. So yeah,
it could be that. I mean, because you see, they're the wings are black,
right?
But at the same time, it could be a symbolism of them falling into darker days. I mean, 'cause you think about it, when the angels were up with God, it was all peaceful, but when they fell down, it was hell.
Chaos. Hectic,
chaos. So and the lack of safety. But the thing is, you almost have to ask, why is it they're putting on a fallen angel type of perspective? Because fallen angels were deceiving God.
Well, they wanted to be God, basically, too.
Yeah, and they were trying to rebel against him. So.
Yeah, it's rebellion. So, but it could be like you say, they fell into maybe a dark place because of these people surrounding them, almost like when we discussed, Jimin's video. All the people around judging and pointing fingers and casting shadows and doubts and stuff. So maybe that's why the wings are black.
Could be. See, they're almost like in a car park or a dungeon. Maybe it's almost like, they fell into the pit, but now they're still being successful even in that place.
Yeah, maybe.
Kid. I'm sorry, I love Jeannie's outfit. I always love the Oriental style. Particularly, I think I must have been Oriental in another life or something. Yeah, that's really interesting. The world being behind them.
Yeah,
it's really cool. I'm sure I'm missing stuff. The thing is like their symbolisms aren't as open as
American.
Well, yeah, that. But there's not as much symbolism as there are in some of the BTS videos.
Yeah. Well, I think too, though, like I say, I think the Western world is on a very different plane than K-pop, and I would still, even though there may be K-pop out there who may lean, maybe not darker, but maybe a little angrier, that is nothing in comparison to what American artists do and what they're willing to do.
Oh yeah, because they can go to the mile to be these successful people. And you really want to ask them, was it even worth it to do all that?
Well, maybe in the end you can ask them if it was really worth it. I'm not sure. But definitely K-pop and the music in the Western world, us, they're definitely on two different realms. And like I say, I don't give... well, I mean, if I had money, don't anymore. But usually when I put my money into some type of music or something like that, it's going to... I don't want to finance... I don't want to pay someone to spread a negative message or hurtful message or to lead people in a wrong direction.
A dark direction.
Yeah. I would rather my money go to someone who is more inspiring and who sings about positivity or, lessons in life or, uplifting things. I'm not, I can listen to my 80s music and a few songs from now, but I can't support anything where they're trying to lead people in a wrong direction. I think K-pop, for the most part, what little bit I've got to see so far, I think that they're way more positive than what goes on over here. So
that's why I invested more myself into K-pop, because they just have better messages. Now, there's some K-pop artists that do have some dark message. I don't listen to them, but they're a lot better than the Western artists.
Yeah. So, but that was BLACKPINK and How You Like That, and I actually really liked that song.
It's a really catchy song. I've listened to it before, but I ain't never really looked at the lyrics. I'm too lazy to do it sometimes.
So now that she's wanting to do this with the music videos and the lyrics and stuff, try to see if she can find any symbolisms or hidden messages in there. So now she's got to really start looking at it and compare it to some of the things that she already knows, the symbolisms that she knows. And we'll see if we can't. Or I'm just along for the ride, okay? I just sort of ask my questions, but I'm the support here.
Well, sometimes you do come up with things I don't think of. So.
Yeah, sometimes. What you know. We hope this turns into a positive thing. And like I say, we're going to go down some rabbit holes with some of the stuff because we've already discussed a lot of stuff just in depth with stuff she hasn't brought out yet. But that will be coming, and we just hope that people open their eyes and open their ears and think about what they're watching and listening to, and if that is something that is healthy for people. Because really, if you think about it, I don't know, about everybody else's country, but I know in the United States, everybody walks around angry all the time and mad and hateful. And I think a lot of it has to do with stuff like that sometimes, Music can bring people together and it can lift people up, and it can also really, really make them angry. So, I don't want to be angry. Mm-hmm. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave us any comments or any suggestions that you have for Lexi, and she'll be glad to look into those for you. There's a lot of people out there that we can question and look at and see if we can pull out some type of hidden message, or something that's just really blatantly right out in your face, because there are some people that are right in your face with what they're doing. Anyway, if you hadn't done it already, please share our videos and subscribe and get the word out there about us, guys. We want to be able to get up to 1,000. Number one, that would get us monetized, but number two, was it 1,000 that gets us monetized? 1,000 will get you monetized, but it wouldn't really be a whole lot. But we would also be able to go live, streaming games, maybe, I don't know, movies. I don't know if you can do movies live, can you?
I think they would still be called if you do it.
It might would be, but we could definitely do games. We could do Q&As. We could actually do live mukbangs. It's really is a fun idea, and we would really like to be able to do it. So, guys, help us out and share our videos with your friends and family. Please don't forget the thumbs up at the end, and until our next video. Peace.